Hello guys, today I come back for another review of a book that is a bit different from what I usually read. It's called Worlds of Ink and Shadow and it has a gorgeous cover. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a really quick read. There's like 200 pages, maybe 250, I don't know. It's a really nice read and it's by Lena Coackley. We have the same name. I'm excited. I got this book in Owlcrate, which is why I read it, because it's not the kind of book I would usually pick up. This is historical fiction, and the main subjects are the Bronte siblings. I'm sure you know them: Charles Bronte, Branwell Bronte, Emily Bronte, and Anne Bronte. They all... do we say Bronte in English? We would say Bronte, so you know, Bronte maybe. They've all written, except Branwell, huge masterpieces of literature, such as Wuthering Heights or Jane Eyre, for example, to quote a few. So it focuses on them as children and how they got into writing and their upbringing. The author, I've been told when I read the Owlcrate letter that she wrote to us, has worked really deeply into the family history to be as close as possible to the reality. This is not what I would usually pick up, like I said, and it has a bit of mystery, which is really nice, and a bit of magic and fantasy. So if you like historical fiction that has also some kind of like magic and a bit of fantasy in it, I would definitely recommend you read it. To me, it was a bit dull. I had a bit of trouble getting into it, really. I started to really get interested towards the end because I knew the mystery was going to be revealed. And it reminded me of other concepts. You'll see other concepts that, like, I can't remember what the name of that book is, but like, what you write deep. And it reminded me of other books, so to me it lacked a bit of originality, even though I thought it was really lovely written. And it's just a bit dull, and it didn't really grab me. But I still think it has a lovely style. If you like the Brontes, or if you're interested into them, I would definitely recommend you read it, because it's another way of discovering them or knowing more about them, rather than reading about the Wikipedia page. And like I said, it is still quite interesting, and if you're into that kind of thing, I think it could be really thrilling. It's not really my thing, but you know, we all have different tastes, so I would not say don't pick it up. I think some of you might really like it, especially if you like historical fiction that does not completely follow the real life, obviously. The characters are lovely. My favorite one was, if I remember well, Anne. I believe it was Anne, and I also really loved Emily. Charlotte too was lovely. Branwell, had a bit of problem with him, like there were things that I didn't really like about him. I still think that this is a very imaginative story, and Owlcrate was right to send it to me, and I'm very glad I have read it, because it's a quick read and it kept me busy for a few days. And if I've read it all, it must mean something. It must mean that I liked it enough to finish it, and I did. So if you're into historical fiction, if you like mystery, if you like the Brontes, or if you're just wanting to know more about them, definitely pick this up. There you go. So yeah, it's really pretty actually. I think I read it mostly because the cover was so lovely. So there you go. I hope you will enjoy this book. If you have already read it, please tell me what you thought about it, but whether you liked it or not. I would give it a rating of 3 out of 5 stars if that interests you. If you like this video, please like it and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you very soon.